Okay, so I don't got the camera on today because I'm going to Florida tonight and I already had it packed. But life's good. Let's do a quick market review and let's just keep it simple. I didn't take any trades today. I'll get into that. And as you can see, this wick right here, pretty interesting stuff to say the least. I'd say, yeah, I would say as fast paced as I am, I really don't understand the wicks. Like, I don't understand why that would happen. Why can't they just, whatever? But let's get into it. So we close like that. Weekly, that's basically the low of the week right there. And low 6550. Midpoint. Yeah, in between those two midpoints. Um, and then E and Q hit this new week opening gap. Daily, we took out these two daily lows, came in here, knocked out the volume below these wicks. Got these daily lows, same as Q, and it came in here. And I remember if you go back into last night, you saw me right here at 10 p.m. I said, yeah, look how the market does continued moves overnight. You see, overnight it finishes it here. Then we come up, continue, and we finally continued it this morning. Second, we finally continued it this morning or overnight, finished it this morning. And last night when I was doing my market review, which was around, I don't know, I think it was around here. And look, this is a great buy. That's a great buy. And bam, wham, bam, here comes Pam. But so yeah, I said, yeah, I want the high of the day to be this. I didn't see it, the need to go above this wick, and we didn't, which was yesterday's daily wick, or like the day before on Tuesday. And then we drop lower, come here, and then let's go in the lower time frame. So yeah, we started off up here. Wow. A lot of movement, literally 1,000 points. A lot of movement. And also that also changed the weekly candle. Still a lot, but we have this big wick now that we're gonna, oh my gosh, that's why. Look where we closed above this wick. That's bullish as freak and in the fair value gap. So next week I'd like to come in around here and then continue higher, or we could go, we could always go into this new week opening gap because it hasn't been revisited, this one right here. So we shall see what the market gives us next week. Also, 4 hour, very beautiful. I mean, let's go 15 minute, and I'm just gonna go to the 1 minute. So overnight, we had continued the run. There was no question. Have a little 4 hour SMT, is it? Yeah, 4 hour SMT. Continue the run, and then this morning I also said, um, because of that, I was like, yeah, this is the type of, and look, oh, I hope maybe this is just a thought, but I hope I'm honest. Something is All right, we did this. Then this right here, it's like okay, we're just waiting for time now. We're waiting for 9:30. Boom, 9:30 catalyst straight to here and there. So I said I said over here, I was like, yeah, this is the type of day where it's gonna open up and it's just gonna drop because it has nothing to do. The 50% was here, and yeah, there was highs, 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 highs. But what's better than taking out those highs right now is leaving relative equal highs earlier in the day. So you take out, and then now this is why I see why they would run it and leave that big wick is because everyone here is short. Everyone's profit. So then their second half of the day, lunch, boom, they just run it. And they run out these stops, all these stops, and then make sure to close. They also hit the consequent encouragement and make sure to close above that weekly fair value gap, which is, and I'm starting to get in line with this market maker right now, and it just makes sense. And the questions that you have to ask yourself is, how can we manipulate and make more money, more people lose money? How can we absolutely mind F everybody so that when they finally think they're done, we're just gonna F them? Um, and that's the answer. What better way to close a week than just a continuous downshot? Boom, that's your answer. You know, same with here. What better than you just do it on a Friday? Um, and yeah, so like I said, this I was watching. I was only able to stay like 15 minutes in the morning because I had to go somewhere. Um, whoa, there's not even news in the morning. Yeah, we dropped down, came back in here one more time. ES is already running quickly. I mean, look, 114 to 9. Like that's in literally 10 minutes, 200 points. This is absurd. It's absurd. Then we come back a little bit, chop, chop, chop. This gets a lot of people. Believe it or not, oh my gosh, this gets so many people. Then we run up here, come back, do another dig, sprint up, do it again. Again, now we have SMT divergence here because we went above these highs back in here, back to the middle of here. Perfect. Then we drop down, come back, touch the wicket, boom, boom, boom. You want to wait for last confirmation? Boom, right there. And then straight to there. We go a little lower. ES makes, I think that's the low, yeah. It's the low of the week, which is that wick right there. That's beautiful. Take it out one more time. Run into lunch. Comes up, gives us another chance at the end of lunch. Right there, beautiful. And now all we're doing is every relative equal high, these two. And these especially, these are much, much too clean. And it's doable. So that's exactly what happened. Boom. Another good chance right here. Da, 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 da. Then 230 comes. And we just run up. And it's like a little edge, you know? Because then people are like, yep, these two are good. Because, you know, yeah, but these two are good. Boom. Corrects one more time. Boom. Doesn't take it. You have what, like a 33? Yeah. Boom, boom. And then just spruce wood. Knock your ass out with one candle right there. And finally take it up. I mean, beautiful day. I don't know what else to say. Next week we could be in this range. Um, in this range from high to low, we can be in it for a lot more. Also below 50%. That's when you want to buy. That's really when you want to buy. So honestly, I can't really say. I can't really say on it, and I wish I could, but I can't really say if it wants to go here or continue higher right now. I do know that either if it goes lower, it's going to come into here, and we're going to use the data in here to see what it wants to do. And if not, If we go above here, I'd like to see it return into the daily fair value gaps. And ultimately, if we can close above this and this, that's a good sign. And yeah, pretty quick market review. Just I want to stay more on the live charts specifically, but that's not an excuse not to backtest or uh, have more information when I'm off of the charts. But I'm interested in these meme coins, not to trade, but like I saw today on Twitter, it was it was like showing all these meme coins. Yeah, look at that. 24 hours, 10%, 50%, 20%. Like damn. But so this is what doesn't make sense. This is up 20% today, but it's still down. It's still down a lot. Still down a lot on the week, which is crazy. Yeah, look. Let's just look at it right now. Look at these. Ah, whoa. Yeah, look. Only one, two, three, four, five. If you bought at the beginning of the years, only 5 coins have 10x. Fartcoin. Why does it have $100 million market cap? XRP Dash. Number 4, number 31, number 19, 13x. This one 10,000, which is insane. That's 100x. Okay, let's do 1 hour. Or no, 24 hours. Let me just show you. Let's look at these for a quick second. Okay, so it went from 8 cents. Wow, it literally tripled from yesterday. 8 cents, but let's look at the week. Well, this just opened. Humanity, let's look. Let's look at the week, shall we? Yeah, so we went from 10 cents. Interesting. 2 cents. 10x. 7 days. You're still low. 1 month. That's not even bad actually. It's pretty chill. 10 cents pretty. You know what? It's not a bad one. Maybe I'm gonna be proven wrong here. Let's see Zara. Okay, so we went from 1, 5. So we doubled. 7 days. Okay. Up 50%. 1 month up 10%. 3 months up 26%. In 1 year, we are still down. You buy 19 cents and you think it's good. So look, then it comes here and not looking too good. Flux. Yeah, I mean, look at that. 7 days. I bet you this one. So 9 cents to 17, so doubled. But look at that on the month, on 3 months, on the year. Pathetic. Pathetic. You can't call these pathetic. I don't like it at all. I'm not saying you can't make money off of it. 1 year, 81%. 3 months, 35% red. 1 month, 20% red. 7 days, 43. So it went from $4 to $6. And 3 months ago, it was at 10. Max, it was at 50. Like, look at all of these. Let's just look at ones that are bigger. Soon. Damn, this is huge. 15 cents to 2. See? Some of them prove you wrong. $0.70. Not even bad, actually. 70 cents to $2.71. Like, that's like an XRP move. Anyways, enough with that. What else? I think that's it. Honestly, I think I was gonna do something else, but I kind of forgot. So, got my basketball game tonight. Happy for that. And yeah, I'm just grateful in general. I just want to have, yeah, like I said, I want to have more screen time, and I could research. I could research this all day, man, all day. Damn. And then after it bottoms, it's just a literal straight shot until it takes these out. Wow. When there's like the one last cuck, it's like right here. It's like, oh wow, this one held. It's gonna go lower. Boom. F you. That's a great buy. But I'm gonna leave it at there tonight. I gotta do some stuff, so but I will be here on Monday, ready to rumble. With that being said, you have a blessed day, my friend.